Here we go. Two of the top 4 seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Hey, it's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the deep.
Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. Touchdown, Bruins. They strike first in this national title bout. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Football comes out. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. UCLA offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He shreds the tackle. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He's looking deep down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. It's another deep shot. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Bruins line up on 1st and 10 now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA.
What a beautiful post route right over the top, and it splits this defense for 6 points. Great recognition by the quarterback to see the void in the middle third of the secondary and confidently deliver that strike.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes. Or there's
here he goes. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
A deep shot right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's going to take off. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Bruins pick up enough for a first down. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, it really starts to wear you out.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? A play action, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Tackle, but first down. And it's UCLA on top here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with him. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The short completion of the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
Off the play fake on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll be brought down.
Well, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And this one down about the 10. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to scramble to his left. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And there's the handoff. Only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, the tight end grabs it over the middle. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He's got it with room to run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the running back. And that run produces a decent gain.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
He'll throw it now. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Scarlet Knights will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Tight end makes the grab. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
He couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Bruins will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the tailbacks got it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Stuffed on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Here we go on 4th down. Gets into space at the 50. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rutgers.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes him pay for it.
Ball handed off. The first down and still motoring. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Bruins begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Caught near the goal line. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Bruins come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, UCLA. And they jump on top here in the second half.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The sophomore with great work after the catch. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. They'll give it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Mitchell.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here, put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And the Scarlet Knights keep the football on the move. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first 3 quarters if you check out some of the stats here. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And you've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. They jump on top now here in the fourth. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. These guys running hard and just so much fun to watch.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Passes to 35. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10. Sticking with the running game. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Motion now from the tight end. There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. First down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? QB keeper all the way. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Takes the handoff and head left. The Scarlet Knights moving quickly down the field here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab on the move. Tackle at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They'll run here on third and goal. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Rutgers! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, a really good route here, a nice throw by the quarterback to give them a touchdown to tie this game up. And now we're an extra point away from them taking the lead in the national title.
And now the decision is to go for two and win it right here. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's got it for the two-pointer. What a gamble, what execution. And now lead by one here late in the game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Wide open downfield. They make the stop, and it's a big play. The 31. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. As you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.